Yasuo is the last heir of the Master Soma, the one who holds the mighty wind technique. The Unforgiven, accused of killing his master. Under the intense pursuit of his comrades, Yasuo had to wander, leaving the land of Ionia, to find the truth about the killer. Also carries the same skill of the wind that killed his master. And now he is once again back in Ionia, claiming his name in Runeterra. Does the Unforgiven have an answer to the crime in the past? No one knows, only this time he is no longer alone. Next to him there are exiles who also have other ironic fates, which are challengers. And let the wind technique once again come to life in the sacred land. Let's join Addicted to TFT today. Learn how to make the most of wind magic with the Yasuo Ionia Challengers lineup. Join me in the lesson plan. Step through Season 9. Yasuo gave up his military police coat with the price of 2 gold. Now Yasuo returns to being himself at the price of 4 gold. With 2 races, Ionia and Challengers. Skill. Send a whirlwind at the furthest enemy within 3 hexes, stunning all enemies hit. Dash 2 and slash the original target, dealing physical damage to them. Slam them into the ground, and deal physical damage to enemies within 1 hex. Ionia bonus, plus 15% Omnivamp. Challengers gain bonus attack speed. When their target dies, challengers dash to a new target after defeating the current target. Combined with the Ionia race, every 4 seconds your strongest Ionia are enlightened to their spirit form, doubles the Ionia effect and increases over the milestones. Then we will have a monster that carries with it immense endurance and is the fear of the backline carry. If properly arranged, Yasuo is a disguised assassin. Complete lineup at level 8 included Irelia, Set, Warwick, Karma, Yasuo, Kaisa, Shen, and Ahri. 6 Ionia, 4 Challenger, and 2 Juggernaut. With this team, we will have abundant healing for Yasuo and giant damage that increases with Challenger's attack speed. Accompanied by a solid line of tanks to buy him time to clear the enemy team in the presence of Set, Irelia. Accompanied by a solid line of tanks to buy him time to clean up the enemy team in the presence of Set, Irelia, and Shen. Not only that, Set's skill set also has the ability to control when combined with a knock. Yasuo's will become Wombo Combo, highly mutant. The presence of Kaisa and Ahri will help Yasuo ease the burden of dealing damage to avoid the case that the team has no damage when Yasuo misses surfing stupid. Season 9 no longer upgrades heroes, so in addition to building a standard squad, you also need a good amount of equipment for Yasuo. Season 9 has champions that can stack extremely strong damage, so an Edge of Night with Bloodthirster will be the perfect equipment for Yasuo to comfortably rock in combat. The final item will be flexible between Giant Slayer, Deathblade, Last Whisper, Titan's Resolve, even Quicksilver, to prevent Yasuo from being controlled to death, mainly to counter lobby. Besides, if the lobby has too many back row carry, the combo Infinity Edge, Rapid Fire Cannon, and Deathblade at the same time, placing the opposite and 4 cells away from the enemy carry, will make them disappear as soon as they enter the battle. Defense equipment will have 2 ways. Builder 1 is a lot of Locket of Iron Solari. 2 is to equip Shen with items like Warmog's Armor, Sunfire Cape, Bramble Vest, or Redemption. It's mainly to keep the early game blood and counter lobby. If there is Ionia emblem to install it for Kaisa, believe me, Kaisa will not disappoint you. If you have a spare jeweled gauntlet, and Hand of Justice will be a great choice for Kaisa. In the end, it's Ahri what's left to use. A Thief's Gloves or Spear of Shojin for her to add Dame is too pretty. Now switch to Team Builder. Because the skill will choose the furthest target within 3 cells, so we will prioritize Yasuo in the first row or the second row if there is a Rapid Fire Cannon. So that after using the skill 2 times, he will glide down and kill the enemy carry. Kaisa will be on the same side with Yasuo to help the clear. It's best to put Kaisa alone to make sure no Javan jumps over the cage. Caused Kaisa to fly away and chose the wrong target so that Yasuo died on top. The rest of the tanks are in the first line. Pay attention to put Shen in front of Kaisa, so that she wouldn't be swarmed by the enemy and finished. The team formation is done. Now the most important step is to build this squad. Before looking for a match where you are already set to play this team, you need to select the following legends in advance to promote the full power of a champion. The standard item is a prerequisite, so the Legend of Twisted Fate with the exchange upgrades will be the first choice. And this is also a legend with high flexibility when it is possible to fake between cards and help keep good early game health with early optimized items. Because it is a chess set with champions at the price of 4 gold, the Legend of Aurelian Soul will also contribute significantly to helping you earn important pieces early with upgrades to help you level up quickly. The next choice is Caitlyn when helping to bring back strong generals to fight the game to help keep health better, and even create a snowball pose. Economic upgrade is definitely Tom Kench. Finally, it's Master Yi when he gives a powerful upgrade in combat that makes the whole team like a tiger grow more wings. Next are the lands for you to know the way to choose. Zon, Glask Industries. Every time you build a completed item, gain 3 gold. Shuriman Bazaar. Component carousels have 2 components on them instead of 1. Shadow Isles, Thresh's Sanctum. When any champion dies, collect their soul. Every 40 souls you collect, gain loot. Vandal City, Scuttle Puddle. Every PvE round is replaced by Scuttle Crabs that give extra loot. Freljord, Hearthhome. On 4, 5, gain a consumable masterwork upgrade that lets you upgrade 1 equipped item into its radiant version. Done. Now we will consider how to keep the blood at the beginning of the game so that you can freely rotate the lineup later. The basic squad at level 4 includes 3 Ionia, Zed, Aurelia, Set, and 1 Slayer. Kaylee versus Kieled. Equipment now will give Zed with Bloodthirster and Edge of Night or Titan's Resolve. Level 5 will add Rogue to protect Zed and make sure he finishes the enemy carry. The squad at level 6 will be Zed, Aurelia, Set, KLED, Katarina, Swain Beautiful lineup versus 3 Ionia, 3 Noxus, 2 Slayer, 2 Rogue. At this stage, if you have an AP item, give it to Katarina for extra dame and then transfer it to Kai'Sa. If you can pass the early game stage safely and reach level 7, you should spend money to change the squad's blood. If you pass the early game stage safely and reach level 7, then you should spend money to change the blood of the squad and earn a standard formation with important generals to switch back the amount of items. Upgrades can be used a lot, so I will only focus on the upgrades that are really necessary. Pandora's Box. All the landmarks help to draw beautiful items for carry and keep early game health. Ionian Challenger milestone upgrades. Ancillary upgrades such as Patient Study 2, Level Up, Cutting Corners. Besides that, there are proper fighting upgrades. Know your enemy. After the first enemy dies each round, your units deal 25% increased damage. Defensive Dash. Combat start and on takedown. Your challenger units gain shield, based on current stage. Healing Orbs. When an enemy dies, the nearest allied unit is healed for 500. This is a disguised booty for Yasuo, as he will always stand closest to the one who gets killed. Social distancing milestones if people don't use Locket of the Iron Solari. Have gone through the implementation with the appropriate upgrades to build the squad. Now I will consider the advantages and disadvantages for you to note. This team has the advantage of abundant damage, keeping blood at the beginning of the game very well, can get to the top with health. Yasuo currently has quite a few players, so it will hardly be contested. The downside is because the necessary champions are all 4 gold and 4 gold 2 stars left, so if roll doesn't come out, you lose. Items and upgrades must be at an acceptable level. Not all music can dance like Aphelios or Ziri. This song is enough to get to the top, but the top one is, you guys just need to prepare a 3-star Yasuo or Kai'Sa girl. That's all the experience I've gathered when mastering this chess set in rank. I hope you guys can successfully apply it to the battle and bring back favorable results. Don't forget to support us with a like, a share, a subscribe, as well as a bell button to always update the hottest new lesson plans of Season 9. For now, goodbye and see you in the next videos.